Hello, this is Liam from Lazarus Personal Training, the founder of the No Shoe Crew, and this is your Sweat On session. And today we are looking at the core. Now, with that, I would love to be able to say doing this will trim away any unwanted belly fat, but unfortunately that's just not the case. We can't work the core to get rid of belly fat. That comes from a calorie deficit and following a healthy and balanced diet. What this will do though is help you keep your core intact, make sure that we're bracing correctly and just taking ourselves out of lower back pain, making sure that we're just moving correctly and positioned in a good position. With a warm up, I'm going to go through a couple of stretches just to make sure that we're in a good position to start working the core, and then from there we go into the workout. Now, this is a bit of an escalating time and I've got it written down and I've got the pad going so I can keep both things working so I don't miss an exercise like I did last time. The first movement that we go into is a plank shock. With that, we're in a plank for 10 seconds. We then go into a dead bug position for 30 seconds. We go back into a plank for 20 seconds and we go into a bird dog position for 30 seconds. We then go into a plank again for 30 seconds. We then go into some walkouts for 30 seconds and then we hold a plank at the end for 1 full minute. We then take 30 seconds of rest and then we do it again, and we are doing that 4 times. Thrilling, I know. So this one, I'm going to get you doing 3 movements back to back. The first one, we are going to lay down on the floor and we're just going to roll the back out a little bit. So we're down, tucked, and then all what you're doing is pulling the knees up to the chest. We're just looking to create a little bit of flexion coming through the spine. And then from there we're going to flip that over into a yoga pose of a cat camel where we round up and then we drop. Our head comes up towards the ceiling. Now at this point, if you're experiencing any lower back pain, stop. Reason being, from there, stay on your knees, up, and we're going to rotate side to side, hips stay forward. Yeah, reason being, if we're getting lower back pain out of these warm-up movements, where we're moving around, fundamentally we have something going wrong in the core. Which means that doing probably a 15-minute plus workout solely based around the core and bracing is not our starting point. However, if you're feeling okay, keep going. Back down into these tucks. And then from there, flipping over. This is also called a angry cat, happy cat. I've heard it called different things. Do you know what would be good for yoga to all have one name for everything? And then from there, back to the knees, arms crossed, and just side to side. Again with this, hips are staying forward, it's the upper body that's moving. And then we're going to go one last time through these. So back down, onto your back, there's a slight tuck with the shoulder, and we pull up. Flipping over into that cat camel position, or whatever it's called. With this movement, the head and the belly button move in opposite directions, and it's the hips that are dictating where that back goes. And then one final time, we come up, we get into these rotations. Okay, and then from there we'll get into this warm up, get into this workout, as a bit of a precursor for it. This is probably the most amount of core work that I've done in ages, so if I start dying through this, you know why. Okay, to begin with, we're coming down into a plank position. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. We're holding this for 10 seconds. Cores braced and squeezed. From there, we're going to flip over into dead bug position. Arms up, cores braced. Opposite sides. Start to move. These are going to transition quickly. Don't worry if on the first round you're a little bit behind, because we'll soon get into the flow of it. Again, cores braced, and my back is tight to the floor. Couple more seconds. Flipping back into your plank position. Down, this is 20 seconds this time. Making sure shoulders are packed down, elbows are underneath the shoulders, cores in a straight line, and the bum is squeezing. Please remember to breathe. From there we go into a bird dog. The bird dog is hands and knees. From here, opposite arm, opposite leg extend to come back in again, nice and slowly. The bum is squeezing as we're pulling away from the body. I'm not looking for 30 reps in 30 seconds, looking for this to be controlled and quality movement. From there, back down into plank position. Again, remembering to breathe, keeping everything tight, keeping everything solid. If you struggle with a plank position, you could come up into a top position here. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Couple more seconds. From there we go into this walkout position, so we come up to feet. We roll down, walking out to then come back again and up. Legs want to try and stay fairly straight through this. And after this, joy of joy, we've got a plank for a full minute. This was a terrible idea. Again, the body stays locked, stays tight. Should be feeling this into the core. 4 rounds of this will be horrendous. We're not even 30 seconds into this yet. Oh, what a terrible idea. Again, if you're starting to feel any sort of pain coming out of this, please stop, take a second and reset. There's 20 seconds in this one. And rest in there. We've got 30 seconds rest and then we go again. Fun times. Yeah, like overall I don't train much core, usually because I do it through a lot of strength training where I'm forcing myself to breathe and brace. There's a lot of volume that comes into this. Again, stop where you need to stop. A couple more seconds, I'll reset that timer and then we'll get started again. Okay, back into that plank position again. 10 seconds. Should feel like a dream. From here, we flip over to that dead bug position. As I've said before with these, I don't extend my legs because my hips click over. Apparently that's to do with the tendon that's in the hip. It's just catching over the top of it. If you can, feel free to extend your legs, to scale it, keep them bent. Again, slow and controlled with this. Core's always tight. Back into that plank position, 20 seconds. He says wasting 4 seconds getting into position. Oh well, it's not like I'm not doing like a bloody load of planks. Back into that bird dog. If we need to scale it, what we can do is extend one at each time. Again, slow and controlled. Really thinking about his movement. I have a habit of kicking my hips out and over rotating them, so I'm actively trying to pull down. Keep that in position. We go into that plank position again. Hooray! I love planks. Again, staying tight. Keep him in a good position. Couple more seconds, and then we go into that walkout. Back up to feet. We roll down the body, hands come out, lock, and then back again. And up. Again, without sounding like a broken record, if your lower back is in pain, please stop. Back down into that plank position for a minute. Excellent. I don't know about you, but my shoulders are dying. Oh my god, there's 40 seconds left. Again, trying to keep position on this. Try to stay locked. We're over halfway now. Keep going. He says to himself. "10 seconds left on this one. Three, 2, 1. 30 seconds of rest. Good lord. Do you know when you see HIIT workouts and people are like, yeah, get it, you go. This is not one of those workouts. Again, any pain that we might be feeling, the core is quite a sensitive area. What I don't want you to do with this is push through and then get hurt and then have the rest of your day affected. Just make sure you're in a comfortable position. Going into round 3, we start with a plank. 10 seconds. Even this 10 seconds feels horrendous. Into that dead dog position. We're up. Well, slow and controlled. Keep your core tight. I have no idea what the framing looks like on this. We'll see when it comes to editing. Again, staying braced. Keeping the core tight. Keep the hips in a good position. Imagine that you're holding a box up with your arms. Back into that plank position again. Holding, again, everything is squeezing and staying tight. After this we go into that bird dog. Bird dog position, hands and knees. I'm going to go back to alternating again. I'll give myself enough room there. Again, slow and controlled with this. We're thinking quality of movement, not quantity. Back into a plank position. 30 seconds in this one. Again, remember to breathe and stay braced. After this we go into those walkouts. Up to feet, we roll down the body. Hands come out, top position. We walk back again. I apologise about the enthusiasm for this. This is hard. As I'm sure if you've got this far in the video, you will also agree. Unless, plank position, alright. I'm going to stay in a top push-up position for this. Just because on that last one, my shoulders are really starting to go and I'm going to scale it. Again, arms are locked, core's tight. It brings me up to a slightly higher incline, puts a little less pressure through the shoulders. Although in saying that, my arms are starting to burn now. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Again, core's tight, bum squeezing, shoulders are pulled back and down. We've got 15 seconds. Last couple of seconds with this. "30 seconds of rest and then we have one final round to go. Hooray. Yeah, my arms are dying. My core's extremely worked, but I'm not feeling any pressure out on my lower back. And again, that's the important thing, that's what we want to think about. No pressure through the lower back, everything is coming into the core, into the shoulders, and into the butt. One final round, down into these planks. 10 seconds. Flipping over, dead bug position. Up and extend. Technically, should be a dying bug because I'm moving. After this, we're going back into that plank. "20 seconds locked in this. Staying tight, staying held. Again, if you need to come out and reset, do it. We'll go into that bird dog position. Slow and controlled with these movements. Trying to extend the heel and the fingertips away from the body. Back into a plank position again. "30 seconds on this one. I don't know why I just didn't go 45 seconds for the last one. But no, had to do a minute. Last couple of seconds. Into that walkout. Final set with these. And then back into that plank again, one last minute, hold this minute. "You've got it," he says to himself. This is the final bit of this workout, final challenge. See if you can keep this plank for a full minute. There's 40 seconds to go. Oh my. Over halfway. Staying tight, staying braced, you can do it. Last 10 seconds. And that is your core workout. So that was our sweat on session for today, revolving around the core. We should be feeling super braced and super locked into position. There should be nothing coming through the lower back. Shoulders will have a bit of fatigue in them, and the glutes will have a bit of fatigue in them too. Hope you've enjoyed that session. If you have, give it a like, leave a comment, tell me what the hardest exercise that you found was, and if you would, give it a share too. I've been Liam Slater, and I will see you next week.